I'm meteorologist from Market City. It is Thursday, and we just got through Michael coming ashore yesterday morning this time, and now it's heading up through South Carolina into North Carolina, and by this time tomorrow should be going out to sea, and we'll be done with it. I think this storm was everything that it was supposed to be. We kept telling you guys that this was coming in as a developing storm, and whether it was a Cat 4 or Cat 5, it was on the borderline between Cat 4 and Cat 5. But you look at the damage, the damage is incredible. And some of the videos are just amazing. Um, Even the storm chasers, I was listening to some of the storm chasers who were saying that this was one of the worst hurricanes they were ever in terms of the volatility of it, and yeah, when you have a storm border and a Cat 5, it's going to be the worst you've ever been in because we haven't seen too many of those kind of storms there. So whether they do the reanalysis and say, okay, it was a Cat 5, we'll have to see what happens later down the road if they do that or not. But certainly the damage is incredible. Some of the videos of the eye wall coming in and people looking up through the eye wall from the ground is just amazing. I mean, the meteorology part of me says this was an amazing storm. The other part of me who saw the damage doesn't like that kind of stuff. So it's hard to like go from one to the other. But the other thing that just amazes me is the stupidity of the reporters yesterday going, "Oh, it wasn't really that bad. It really wasn't that bad. It wasn't, you know." It's like I'm watching this stuff on TV. They're not even in the areas that were hit. They're going, "Oh, it really wasn't as bad as people were going to say they were," and everything else. And it's like, shut up. Seriously. All right. Anyway, let's move on. So Michael now is coming up through South Carolina, heading towards Charlotte. Still winds are 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, and wind gusts around there, still causing problems. Tornado threat, big tornado threat up here. Southeast Virginia, as the storm heads off the coast, it's going to re-intensify. So the Delaware, Maryland beaches through Virginia Beach are going to get hit by tropical storm force winds for a few hours tonight as the storm wraps itself back up again and heads out to sea. And then we're going to be done with that. And then we're going to have to probably start talking about snow. Okay, usually these big hurricanes in October lead to snow events. So we'll talk about snow sometime down the road. Radar wise, this is the radar out of Colombia. You can see here's the hurricane. A lot of flash flood warnings going on back across the Piedmont and up in the Smokies. Certainly, with this kind of rainfall, you're going to get flash flooding. But the next problem is going to be up here toward Williamsburg, Virginia Beach, those areas for tornado activity in a little while. Okay, here's this is the NAM 4K. You can see the path of the storm coming up, and then it comes up the coast, and then it comes right up the coast. It's going to head out. This is tonight, but tomorrow morning it's heading out off the shore, and we'll be done with that. Thank goodness. Rainfall wise, this is the rainfall uh, forecast. Again, so there you can see heavy rains coming right up through, anywhere up to 6 inches of rain coming through Virginia. So you guys yet have to get the bad weather that is coming up here. So hold on to your hats. Nastiness is coming. Wind wise, still some 40, 50. This is the wind gust map. You can see here as it cranks up on the coast here, Virginia Beach, these areas can get tropical storm force winds at the last minute as it exits. All right, so that takes care of Michael. We still got some nasty stuff to go. Again, severe weather-wise up here. Enhanced area severe weather for Virginia Beach later because it's sunny out right now, and the storm's going to come through, and all thunderstorms are going to develop, and then we're going to have a lot of tornado activity probably. I think there'll be a lot of tornadoes up here this afternoon as this thing comes on through. All right, let's go to GFS model real quickly. By tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, the storm's way out to sea. We're done with it. Everybody's dry through this area. Start cleaning up. Unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to do. And the next storm developing out here, more heavy rain for Oklahoma. We kind of missed that one. Not really missed it, but we kind of like bypassed it. That they had heavy rains out there. They get some more heavy rains coming up here in Oklahoma, and then oh, we should also mention probably gonna be some snow flurries up here across the Northeast this weekend. All right, and as we get into Sunday, more rain starts to develop out here as yet another cold front comes on through. Pretty good punch of cold air coming down. So we're going to get into some of the first frost and freezes coming up, and then there's a little bit of an idea of a big storm developing sometime later next week that could bring snow to the Northeast there, but we'll talk about that later. Not going to talk about that now. You know, we'll talk about later. All right, that's it. I'm meteorologist Harry Marcus City.